Welcome back to Celestial Astrology. My name's Sonia. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me for this unique Astro Mindfulness exercise for the full moon in Aquarius. This has been specially designed to help you align with the energy of the full moon in Aquarius. And Aquarius is quite a special sign. It's the masculine sign that's ruled by Saturn. All of the 7 traditional planets have, apart from the luminaries, the sun and the moon, have both a feminine and a masculine, or a yin and a yang expression of their energies. So Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius, and in Capricorn the expression is more yin, and in Aquarius it's more yang, and that means that it's more outgoing. So in Aquarius, we're looking at an outgoing energy that is air-based, which means it's more about ideas, thoughts, clarity. So it's why you're using your mind and seeing the bigger picture and taking like a helicopter view. So it's not about the minutiae of the details, and it's not about the emotions and the feelings. It's more about looking at the facts and making something bigger out of the ideas. Aquarius is very much about seeing that bigger picture and then being able to create something greater than that. And Aquarius is also often thought of as a very humanitarian sign, very, very concerned with the well-being of society, and able to maybe come up with ideas about how to better society as well. So when the moon is in this sign, there's often advancements with society that we can look for, and we can see quite often in the news and reports when planets are in this sign. So this cosmic event is inviting us to harness these unique energies of Aquarius. And we're going to be exploring the aspects of this full moon, which is that it's applying to a sextile with Chiron and also a square with Jupiter. So we're going to be taking time to connect with these energies and looking to see if we can gain any insights that help us to cultivate our own inner growth. And you may not receive insights while we're doing the exercise. You may wish to come back and revisit the exercise. And also you might find, just as you're going about your daily business, that thoughts come to you that relate back to the exercise, and that's quite normal. That's what happens to me quite often, that even though I do the work, I don't always get instant results, but quite often then something happens, or I dream about it, or something comes to me just when I'm doing the washing up or folding clothes or something, and then suddenly the dots connect and I realise what I'm supposed to be doing, or just a random thought, or I see something on TV and suddenly everything makes sense. So I invite you just to keep an open mind, and if nothing comes to you straight away, don't worry about that. Just stay relaxed and just keep your mind open, and it'll come when you're ready, and just allow the dots to connect in their own time. So I'll ask you now just to make yourself comfortable where you're sitting or lying. Adjust your position so that you'll be comfortable for the whole of the exercise. And bring yourself to the present moment. You may wish to close your eyes or just cast your gaze gently downwards. Can you feel your feet connecting with the earth or the floor beneath you? Does it feel solid? Can you bring your attention now to your breathing? Don't need to alter your breathing in any way at all. Just pay attention to how the air enters your body. Where does it enter? Is it through your nose or your mouth? Can you feel the temperature? And how deeply do you breathe? Can you follow the path of the air as it travels through your body? Can you follow its journey in through your nose or mouth? Does it go to the back of your mouth? Can you feel it at the back of your throat, travelling down? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it in your lungs? Do you feel it at your heart centre? Do you feel your lungs or your chest rise and fall? Does your abdomen rise and fall? Do you take a pause between breathing in and breathing out? There's no right or wrong answer here. It's only your breathing. And now see if you can notice if there's a particular area where you're most strongly aware of the air. Is there an area where you're most aware of it? Maybe it's at your nose where it enters, or your mouth, at the back of your throat, in your chest, or in your lungs, or in your heart centre. As you breathe in, is there one place where you notice it the most? And can you bring your attention to that one place? Next time you breathe in, just place all your focus on that one place. And as you breathe out, keep your focus on that one place. In mindfulness, we call that place your anchor. Your anchor is always with you. You don't have to remember to take it with you when you leave the house. You don't have to fetch it or find it in your bag at any time. It's with you whenever you need it during your day. Nobody even knows if you take a minute to check into your anchor before you pause to respond to something. If you need to take a time out for yourself, you can just breathe into your anchor. 1 breath, 3 breaths, 5 breaths. Doesn't matter how many. Just take however many breaths you need to breathe into your anchor. And just automatically feel yourself steady and calm and anchored. Now just scan your body quickly from the top of your head, from your crown, all the way down your body, just moving your attention slowly down your head, neck, shoulders, arms, just searching for any areas of tension. If there are areas of tension, just breathe into that tension and see if as you breathe out, you can focus on just releasing it. Breathe in peace and calm in through your anchor to that area of tension, and then breathe that tension out of your body. breathe into your anchor, and then breathe out, releasing the tension. I hope if you've been able to find areas of tension that you now feel that you've been able to release. As we turn our attention to the full moon's energy, imagine that above your head you can see a radiant light representing the moon. Imagine that you're sitting just under the moon and you're welcoming this light, allowing it to gently descend. It's enveloping you in a comforting glow. As you sit below it, you see the light surround you, creating an aura around you. You feel safe here. It's bringing a sense of calm and peace. And as you sit here in this bubble, it's been created by the light of the moon, just breathe in a sense of calm and peace and this light that the moon has surrounded you in. And as we breathe in this light, we'll reflect for a moment on Aquarius, ruled by Saturn, and think about how it embodies innovation, representing intellectual growth and humanitarian values. During this time of the full moon in Aquarius, these qualities are amplified. We are being encouraged and invited to embrace our own uniqueness. We're being encouraged to connect with others and to contribute positively to society. As you breathe into your anchor and you sit in this bubble of light, breathing in this energy from the full moon, take a moment to reflect on how the qualities of Aquarius resonate with your life. Consider if there are areas where you could use more detachment, possibly more open-mindedness or progressive thinking. Embrace this moment of the full moon as an opportunity for personal growth and understanding. It may be that the full moon will bring insights for you. And during this full moon, the moon is applying to a sextile aspect with Chiron. And Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer. It symbolises the potential for healing through our own past pain and experiences. This aspect is encouraging us to acknowledge our wounds and to transform them into sources of strength and compassion. As you breathe into your anchor and you sit in this bubble of light from the full moon, you're safe here. You can't be harmed. But can you visualise any emotional or physical wounds that you may be carrying, even if this may be uncomfortable? If you can bring any of these to light, allow the moon's light to gently touch these wounds. As the moon's light sees these wounds and touches them, envision them being surrounded in a gentle, healing energy. Embrace the idea that acknowledging and healing these wounds can lead to greater wisdom and empathy. The moon's light has dissolved these wounds. You feel safe in the light of the moon. The full moon in Aquarius is also forming a square with Jupiter. Jupiter is known as the planet of expansion and growth. This aspect might bring up feelings of restlessness or a desire for more freedom and adventure. It is essential to channel this energy constructively and to avoid impulsive actions. As you sit in the light of the moon, you breathe into your anchor. Reflect now on any areas of your life where you feel a sense of discontent or restlessness. Reflect on where you may have acted hastily in the past, and reflect on where you could act hastily in the areas where you still feel discontent or restlessness. Focus now on finding balanced and thoughtful ways to bring positive changes to these areas of your life where you still feel discontent or restlessness. As you breathe into your anchor and you're held safely in the light of this full moon, can you embrace the idea that measured and conscious actions can lead to lasting growth and fulfillment? Are you able to breathe in the idea that you are open to positive change, and breathe out, releasing the wounds that you hold and your past fears? Breathe in, acknowledging the opportunities for positive change and transformation. And breathe out, releasing the wounds and past pain. Breathe in, embracing the opportunities for positive transformation and change. Breathe out, releasing wounds and past pain. And so as you look around you and you notice that the moonlight that you've been held in is starting to fade, The bubble that you're in seems to be disappearing. You notice that you're more aware of the room that you're in. You're returning to the present moment. You're aware that you're breathing into your anchor. You take a moment to thank yourself for dedicating this time to self-awareness and growth. Remember that the energy of the full moon in Aquarius will continue to influence us, offering opportunities for positive transformation and deeper connections with ourselves and with others. And when you feel ready, just gently stretch out your arms, move your fingers, stretch your legs out and rotate your foot, move your toes. And when you feel ready, open your eyes or move your gaze upwards and find yourself back in the present moment, back in the room that you're sitting or lying in. Thank you so much for joining me for this mindfulness exercise. I'd like to ask you to extend thanks as well to the full moon in Aquarius and to Chiron and Jupiter, who are offering us these chances to work with them. I hope that this full moon in Aquarius brings you clarity, inspiration, and a profound sense of inner alignment, and I hope that you can continue to work with it. Thank you so much for working with me with this, and I really hope if you found it useful that you'd be happy to subscribe or like or comment, as this really helps with the algorithm and helps the small channel to grow and find other people who may be helped by this exercise. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.